Radar shows a normal takeoff. The plane climbs, follows its route, and then contact fades. No emergency call, no confirmed wreckage, just absence. Across aviation history, several aircraft lifted off with full crews and passengers and were never found in any final form. Records remain open, families wait, investigators debate. This film follows verified cases where planes departed airports and vanished from the sky. Stay with every fact, don't skip, and if you want more grounded aviation stories like this, subscribe as we continue. Number 1. Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy training planes took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida for a routine exercise over the Atlantic. Radio logs show confusion about position and compass readings, but weather was not extreme. A rescue plane also launched and never returned. No confirmed wreckage has ever been recovered despite large searches. Official reports list fuel exhaustion as likely, yet the complete lack of debris remains unresolved, leading directly into a later disappearance that shocked the modern jet age. Number 2. Star Tiger. On January 30, 1948, a British passenger aircraft, Star Tiger, departed Santa Maria, Azores, bound for Bermuda with 31 people on board. The flight reported normal conditions before silence. Extensive sea searches found nothing. No bodies, no floating parts, no luggage. Investigators cited navigation error and strong winds, but no proof was confirmed. The case stayed open in British records, raising doubts that deepened when another aircraft vanished on a similar route just a year later. Number 3. Star Ariel. On January 17, 1949, Star Ariel took off from Bermuda toward Kingston, Jamaica. Weather was calm. Radio contact ended without distress. Again, no debris appeared. The aircraft was newer than Star Tiger, making mechanical failure less convincing. 2 near-identical losses in the same region forced officials to admit uncertainty in final conclusions. The unanswered questions pushed global attention towards transoceanic aviation risks, setting the stage for one of history's most debated solo flights. Number 4. Amelia Earhart. On July 2, 1937, Amelia Earhart and navigator Fred Noonan departed Lae, New Guinea, aiming for Howland Island. Radio transmissions indicated low fuel and difficulty spotting the island. The U.S. Navy conducted one of its largest searches at the time, covering 250,000 square miles. No confirmed wreckage was recovered. Theories continue, but no physical proof ends the debate, a pattern repeated decades later with a modern airliner carrying hundreds. Number 5. Malaysia Airlines 370. On March 8, 2014, flight MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing with 239 people on board. Radar data later showed a turn-off course and hours of flight after last contact. International searches across the Indian Ocean found only a few confirmed debris fragments years later, never the main wreckage. Official reports avoid firm conclusions. The scale of uncertainty in a satellite-tracked era leads directly to another cold case, often forgotten outside archives. Number 6. Flying Tiger Line 739. On March 16, 1962, a military charter aircraft operated by Flying Tiger Line departed Guam carrying 107 soldiers bound for Vietnam. Weather reports were routine. The plane vanished over the Pacific without any distress call. Massive air and sea searches found nothing. No debris was ever confirmed. The case remains one of the largest passenger losses without wreckage, leaving investigators with records but no ending, closing this chapter with one final unanswered silence. Number 7. Lanza Flight 508. On December 24, 1971, Lanza Flight 508 departed Lima, Peru, bound for Pucallpa. The aircraft encountered severe weather and vanished from radar. While limited debris was later reported, the full wreckage was never formally documented through standard recovery methods. Conflicting reports and incomplete records kept the case debated in aviation files. Even with partial clues, investigators never reconstructed a full sequence of events. ending the record with unanswered technical and human questions.